Hey yo, this is Dash, and this is your opportunity to ask me anything you want to. Well, almost anything. If you guys don't know, if you weren't around for last year, during the month of December, when barbecue views are down, we gotta do something to help get those views back up. That being said, what I'm gonna do for the month of December is you guys get to ask me almost anything. So all you have to do is leave a comment down below, ask me your question, and I hopefully will get to respond to it in the form of a video. So don't be bashful. It really won't take more than about half the month to hopefully get enough questions for me to answer and do a video every single day. I really would like for you to ask me a question down in the comments below. Thanks as always for watching, and I hope to answer your question soon. Hey yo, this is Dash, and today we are on episode number 27. Can you believe it? We are almost all the way through the month of December 2020. I can't either. This year, I feel like this year can't end soon enough. It has been a very trying year for all of us, definitely. And I really want to say thank you guys for watching. So let's get right into it. This question today comes from Glenn C. So Glenn says, I was wondering, how do you go about reheating leftovers when they are frozen? Well, how about this? I can offer you some first-hand experience, or some first-hand real-world experience, all right? I got a call, or I got a text message actually, from Big Steve. He's up near Chicago. Big Steve hit me up and he asked me to send him some brisket and some chicken wings. So I sent it to him, and when I've sent things in the past, I vacuum seal everything, I freeze it, and of course it has to go, it goes in with some dry ice, and that dry ice then, you know, it gets shipped in the mail. Well, if I'm going to freeze anything or take care of anything like for long-term storage, the first thing I'm going to do is vacuum seal it. So if you are not vacuum sealing your food that you want to preserve, you definitely want to do that first. Obviously, you can freeze it. Just make sure that there's a good vacuum seal on it. You freeze it however you're going to freeze it. When you pull it out, depending on what you are doing or what you are reheating, like I sent Big Steve some chicken wings and I sent him some brisket. The chicken wings, he actually, I believe he put everything into like a pot of boiling water to thaw it. And then the wings he took out of the bag and put them in the oven, covered and cooked them for a while, just to reheat them and to get the skin crisp again. The brisket, he told me he left that right in the bag, put it in the pot, and once it got hot, he just left it in the water in the pot, and then once he was ready to eat, he cut it open and put it right on his plate. So the best method for me, and one of the other things too, he said, was the juices and everything that were inside of that brisket, that when it was reheated, all of that stuff was reanimated and it came out. He didn't even have to add any of the jus, the brisket jus that I sent with him or sent to him to reintroduce when he was warming up that food. So to me, it seems like if you have a sous vide, okay, I know that I have actually done this in the past where I had food, I froze it, I had an event that I was cooking for, I had to cook for, and what I ended up doing was using the sous vide to reheat that food, and then I was able to, you know, go ahead and serve it that way. So that to me is going to be one of the best ways to get it done, using a vacuum seal bag and putting it in some sort of boiling water, and or sous vide, which is not boiling water, but you know, a warm water. So that's going to be my suggestion from frozen. Now you can always also just let something thaw out, you know, pretty much naturally, and then, you know, reheating is going to involve putting it in the oven and reheating. Now if I'm reheating something or trying to keep something warm, I'm going to put it on like 250 to 300 degrees absolute max, And then, you know what's crazy is, it's crazy when I tell people this, but you'll smell it when it's ready. You'll smell when it's warm enough, for whatever reason, like the smell just is like, all right, you know, I'm waiting. Okay, I'm warm enough, boom. And you'll smell it. But you gotta get stuff back up to safe temperatures. So I can't tell you how long it's gonna take. It's gonna depend on how warm or cold that food is, and obviously what that food is, but you'll definitely be able to smell it when it's ready. So hopefully that helps, Glenn. Thank you so very much for asking a great question. Thank you, Steve, for providing me information on how he reheated the food that I sent him. I don't know, it was last week now. And I really just want to thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.